Before we begin the show, hit that like button to show us love. Hit that free subscribe button so I know I'm reaching everybody, and hit that bell so you know when's the show.
We all know what we want in life and what we expect from others, but somehow social society has placed a hold on another's life to try and change anyone in their friend zone. Instead of tolerating each other's real version of oneself, we force change on one another. There is living proof that women perceive man's existence different than reality, and men perceive woman's existence different than reality. Many websites like Reddit, Mashable, Lisa Mays, New York Best, and more state similar opinions when it comes to a man's perspective on what women do for self care. According to research, men think women choose aesthetic maintenance, relaxation, and pampering, social and emotional care, mental and lifestyle care, and of course, styling and grooming. According to a source called Mashable, men may view these activities as unnecessary due to societal pressures. Others realize that these practices are actually essential for stress management and maintaining confidence. A different article from BillyTrimmer.com speaks on the older days when men were shamed for engaging in self-care activities. This sudden pressure towards self-care loving men was often termed man-bashing or toxic masculinity, rooted from social normalities of the 19th century and spiked during the 20th century. During this time, where real men were expected to be stoic, utilitarian, and emotionless, while any form of self-investment such as skincare, emotional expression, or even grooming were deemed feminine, weak, or in vain of being a man. The years between 2008 and 2010 were the peak stages of social abuse, where social media became a common place to address emotions, platforms for social commentary where women began to criticize men who adopted self-care practices traditionally deemed feminine. It is my belief this was and is still criticized because men who are manly and women who have low self-esteem are uncomfortable with a man who is completely confident in himself. Over time, observations showed that men neglecting self-care shows decline in skincare health as man ages. Men, you can have great skin as you age too. You see, women age beautifully because ancient times forced women of all ages to perform all forms of self-care practices daily and around the clock. With that being said, self-care provides essential shared benefits for both women and men, including reduced stress, increased resilience, improved mental, physical health, and higher energy levels. To reduce stress and anxiety, try things like deep breathing exercises, meditation, and exercise to reduce stress and anxiety. Focus on practicing regular self-care to help lower the risk of heart disease, stroke, and cancer. Continue to push yourself to do better in controlling or managing mental health in a crisis and learn to come back from a setback. It is a proven fact that individuals who are rested and balanced, they engage more positively and compassionately with others. Taking time for oneself builds confidence and reinforces a sense of personal value. Now let's talk about two things that you need to be open to in order to gain the key to self-care. As we discussed earlier, some women and men believe that women attend to self-care through aesthetic maintenance, relaxation and pampering, social and emotional care. mental and lifestyle care, and don't forget styling and grooming. However, there are more to self care than just those things. You must master emotional awareness and emotional intelligence if you want to keep your cool. Emotional awareness is a foundation of emotional intelligence, enabling individuals to identify, understand, and manage their feelings. It is vital to understand emotional awareness, and it allows you to regulate stress levels, build more empathy, and host healthier relationships. It will also help you reduce the risk of mental health issues like anxiety and depression by preventing growth, stability, self knowledge, and confidence, allowing you to set and accept boundaries, thus obtaining the ability to understand your own needs and value. Emotional intelligence is crucial because it enables individuals to recognize, understand, and manage their own feelings while emphasizing with others, which plants success in both personal and professional life. Continuously improve communication, enhance leadership, lower stress, and resolve conflict, effectively often serving as better predictor of career success. Individuals with strong emotional intelligence can identify emotional triggers both in themselves and others, leading to de escalation of tension and more effective professional conflict resolution. After gaining emotional awareness and emotional intelligence, you begin to acquire new abilities like self awareness, self management, social awareness, and relationship management. Let's sum up by explaining these four new abilities you've acquired. Women and men build self awareness by choosing to enlist themselves in activities like journaling, meditation, long walks, exercise, and just overall choosing any good habit. This habit will be repeated daily. Change your mindset and the way you judge yourself by being mindful to self criticize as well as self compassion helps you recognize self personal value. Challenge yourself to say positive things and neglect negativity to create a positive outcome on your life. Train yourself to seek honest feedback from trusted friends or mentors, revealing anything you may need to work on. Always keep track of what triggers your emotions. This will help you manage your emotions in social situations under pressure. In the long run, you will be able to react without revealing true emotions, which will cause peace to follow you. And finally, embrace your past experiences and allow them to shape and mold a better version of yourself. Learn to recognize the growth behind past pain, trauma, conflict, misunderstandings, and so forth. This will help you stop blaming yourself and others, therefore, moving on and forward to healthy lifestyle, making better decisions. So, yes, self care is important.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for you today. Before you leave, hit that bell, give a thumbs up, and hit that subscribe button, which is 100% free subscription. We'll see you next time on Man versus Woman.